And welcome back to the Heart of Chaos. I'm Avier once again, and I welcome you back to Jak and Daxter and the Precursor Legacy. In the last episode, we came to the Precursor Basin, my least favorite area in Jak and Daxter, and got a few power cells and collected a bunch of things. And in this episode, we're going to go ahead and do a race, as we promised that one guy who was bankrupted in a barrel. This race isn't particularly difficult. I already failed it, by the way. There's no recovering from this. It requires persistence more than it is difficult, how you say, but that was utter failure. If I manage to even pull this through, I will be very shocked. So, oh god. Yeah, I don't see this happening. That's terrible. And go. Okay, that sort of worked, but I don't have enough time to make it all the way to the finish line. Yeah, I didn't make it, sadly. Like all other things in Jak and Daxter, you can just go ahead and try again as soon as I find it. I believe it's just through this and to the left. That's right. How did I lose the race? What? Where did the race go? Here, race. Here, race. This is awkward. This shouldn't be difficult. Oh, wait a second. Is it just right here? No, I went through this multiple times. This is not the race. Me. Find it. Where did it even go? What? I've never lost it before. Every single time I do the race, I always manage to make my way right back to the starting line with no issue. This is the exit now. What? Why? Why do I torture myself? Oh, there it is. I found it. It was pretty... I knew where it was all along. I was just playing along. So let's do this without falling over ourselves again and falling off of that little ledge. Because I imagine I would have been fine had I not fallen off that edge in the first place. Using the lurkers, they do place an equal amount of lurkers to be able to do this part. Running into them obviously grants you a giant, not a speed boost, but you get a bunch of air time when you land on a lurker, so... Or just run into one, actually. Though it's not necessary, as you can see, I'm doing just fine without having landed on that lurker. And as long as I can make my way through this set of pillars perfectly, which I just did, we'll get our new record, and we just have to go back to that guy to collect it. I don't know what else we have to do. Do I have all power cells learned? There's one I don't know, and then navigate the purple rings. Oh, and then it's navigate the blue rings. So I just need to return to the people and do the navigation missions, and obviously find the last few scout flies, which hip hip hooray. So where's the purple ring? There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and do this off screen and get the... Well, should I do this off screen? I don't think it's too terribly difficult. No, you know, I think these episodes are short enough as it is, and that's one thing I do want to ask about. How is the length of these episodes? I try to keep within 15 minutes, give or take 10 to 20 at the maximum. I just find good stopping points. That's more my concern. Once 10 minutes hits, I tend, instead of trying to keep an average amount of time happening, I prefer after a certain amount of time just to find a good stopping point where I believe there's no big cliffhanger. If there is a cliffhanger, I want to make sure it's at least a memorable one, instead of like I'm screwing over someone who wants to see the next episode so badly, to which point I would obviously release 2 videos in a day, because I can understand the feeling of not wanting to wait an entire 24 hours, especially if it's something I enjoy. If it's anything, I do a video a day, unless obviously there is a cliffhanger, as I've just mentioned. I believe I've been pretty good about that. Anyway, there is a purple, here go! Ow! I could have died. I'm glad I didn't. Now we just need to find the last few scout flies. And how many do I need, actually? Just one more scout fly. That's pretty good. And it shouldn't be too terribly difficult to find. I saw there were some precursor orbs on a hill. Oh, ooh. Before we do anything, I think I would like some health. Because that's... I've been having trouble with those purple dark eco boxes. And especially when you're on a vehicle, it's a lot easier to just run into them. I would rather not die, but if I do die, I died with valor and blue eco. And where could the last scout fly and the last few precursor orbs even be? To be or not to be a scout fly, that is the question. For a power cell is indeed the answer. And when it's the answer, I find myself very confused. Where could it be? There's the blue rings. At least the start of the blue rings, so I guess we could do that. I remember the blue rings, though, as I probably mentioned in the last episode, while failing the purple ring area. The blue rings are far more difficult, only because it requires a lot more precision on your part. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have to get elevated because it doesn't appear that there are any orbs on the lower section now. Just keep a good eye on things. Now where there's the blue ring, so we're definitely heading in the right direction. Oh, here's the scout fly. Hooray! We found the scout fly! Okay, so that's done. We just literally need one more power cell in the precursor basin, and then we just have to go hunting for precursor orbs. And hit the ring! I did it! I hit the ring! So now we need to make our way through these rings, which if I fail a few times, I apologize. This one's actually difficult. Okay. Let's just follow the rings and everything will be a-okay. And jump! Hooray! As you can see, it does require more precision jumping. I believe that the purple rings don't require nearly any jumping. You just kind of have to follow the path, but this one actually requires you to know when to press R1 or L1 in order to make jumps to actually get them. Doing well so far. Ow. I say that and immediately run into some dark eco. My commentary does kind of tend to trail on these parts, mainly because I don't know about you, but whenever you play a game like this that requires you to be precise, I kind of just go into a spiraling desire to stay utterly quiet. There it is! And then turn around because it's going to be over here. Okay. Almost lost it, but I'm glad I didn't. Looks like we're coming full circle now. Everything is going peachy. No! Oh, I lost it. It's over. It's over. I will cut to this part. I promise. Okay, so it seems we've actually managed to, after a few tries, catch up to where I was. Let's hopefully not lose these rings this time and continue along the path. Last ring! Yes! Oh, that was annoying, and I know where the last few precursor orbs are, so I believe we've got this area in the bag. It only took 2 episodes. I actually managed to do that. I was expecting it to take a lot longer, but then again, I don't have very high hopes for myself sometimes, especially not in the least favorite areas. Alright, so is it this way? No? it is not. Okay. Well, it's just going in a circle. Actually, there they are. Wow. And orbs! There we go. All 200 in Precursor Basin. I believe from this point on as well, there's going to be 200 orbs in each area rather than just 150. So is that it? Yeah, that is. Now we just need to return to people. That is this area in a nutshell. Why don't we go ahead and make our way out of here and actually go return the orbs. Return the orbs. Let's go tell them that their tasks are complete and go ahead and receive our rewards. I don't even have to cut because the first person we need to talk to is right around this bend. Who's the archaeologist?
Thank you for saving those moles. That's awfully good of you. Here's a power cell to help you out. Now I can get back to my research.
If you look closely enough, you can see the glitchiness of the lightning. Every time the lightning flashes, and especially during a cutscene, it does not work out well sometimes. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to this guy in a barrel.
Oh, great moves, kid. I knew that time record would fall. Now here's your power cell, and I can go collect my big payoff.
Do you not have another mission for us? Oh, he does. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. These orbs will help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell, I promise.
And there you have it. All of the Precursor Basin has been completed. And in the next episode of Jak and Daxter and the Precursor Legacy, we're gonna make our way over to another area, which is probably one of my favorite areas in the game. Wow, it's so close together. It is my favorite and least favorite. I'll see you all then.